Hello everyone. The major winter storm is still on track to affect South Africa over the next couple of days, and this system is already going to bring gale force winds as well as some rain to the western coastline later tonight. We're expecting extreme weather conditions to affect the western parts of the country on Wednesday, so stay tuned for more updates and follow us on Twitter at eNCA Weather. There was a bit of fog this morning on the Highveld, but other than that, it was a mostly clear start to Tuesday over South Africa, while out in the Atlantic, our storm system continues to intensify. We can see the leading cold front as well as the low pressure system further southwards. The important thing about this low is that there's actually a high pressure system that's building behind it. That's going to push the low pressure closer to our coastline as we head into Wednesday afternoon, causing the extreme wind conditions that are expected for much of western South Africa tomorrow. Back to today, and it's going to be a mostly clear and sunny afternoon over the country. Ahead of the cold front, windy weather already settling in all across the western parts with berg winds over some areas along the south coast. That cold front won't have made landfall by later tonight, but we're going to start seeing some rain settling in as well as gale force winds along that western coastline overnight and into tomorrow morning, and things are going to be very stormy to start off the day for Cape Town and the surrounding areas tomorrow. Here's a quick check of the alerts, and these are only for today. The first is a warning for high fire danger over much of western South Africa because of those strong winds as well as dry and gusty conditions. There's also a warning in place for gale force winds, which are expected only later tonight along parts of the Western Cape's Atlantic coastline and down towards the Cape Agulhas area. Let's move ahead to the rainfall probability map, and we see that there is rain in the forecast for the extreme western coastline. That's going to be taking place late this evening, so before then we don't expect any rainfall over the country. A closer look at the rain that you can expect for the next couple of hours, and we can see only light rain in the forecast, less than 5 millimeters by midnight tonight. But as we head into tomorrow, that rain starts to really accumulate as the front moves through, and we're going to have more than 20 millimeters on Wednesday for much of the Western Cape as well as some areas in the Northern Cape. But the major rainfall takes place over the mountainous areas of the Western Cape. That includes the Cederberg down towards the Hottentots Holland Mountains, as well as for some areas around False Bay. Within those areas, we can see between 50 and 80 millimeters of rain taking place during the course of Wednesday. Mostly light winds in the east of the country today, but there we can see the strong winds affecting the western parts, Sutherland up to 50 kilometers per hour. Berg winds along the south coast today push temperatures into the low 30s. It's going to be a warm day for much of South Africa, but remaining quite mild for Johannesburg and Bethlehem with a maximum of 21 degrees. Tomorrow brings the big change to the western parts of the country. Extremely windy conditions as well as a drop in temperature, along with showers and thunderstorms and snow over the mountains of the western and northern Cape. And on Thursday, some light snow spreads towards the eastern Cape as well, and we're going to have a drop in temperature for the Free State, Bloemfontein, with a maximum of 11 degrees.